Hey everybody, Merlin here, and I'm gonna wait for some people to show up, cause I thought people wanted to hang out with me. Makes me very sad.
Bother you to hang out with them, and then now they don't even show up.
Well, I told people, a couple people asked. They were like, "Hey, you want to do a live stream?" And so I said, "Sure, I have a little time." And now we play the waiting game, which is like, "Oh, you gotta show people to Kitty."
No.
Oh
He does not
no!
like being picked up.
Go just show them to Kitty.
Recent addition to the family.
Show the Kitty.
Oh.
Oh, look at the little kid.
Oh, let's put him down.
Aw.
He enjoys that better. Let's put him down in front of the webcam.
Oh no, it'll just be kitty time. No. Oh, it's so cute. You trying? No, the wobble. Let me
He just
see.
really does not like being anything higher than like maybe a foot, because I think he's got a little bit of a fear of heights. Also, he's a stray. We rescued him from our back porch, and he may not have liked how he was rescued, which would involve being plucked.
I think he's adorable.
He is cute. He will not nap unless he's sitting on my lap, which is going to be fun when I have to go to work.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let's see here. I guess I should put this on. I guess I'll share it in Google, share some stuff. And I just saw some movies. Saw this comedy called Chef, which is pretty awesome. It was Jon Favreau. I liked it. It was pretty funny. Pretty enjoyable movie. I also watched this romance called Fault in Our Stars, which I actually didn't think was too bad. It was better than I was expecting it to be. I don't know what else to say because I'm kind of having a brain fart. I've been doing a lot, and I've only really been up for like, I don't know, I've been up for a while actually, but yeah, it is what it is. I've got like nobody watching me, so I'm just gonna talk about random things right now. Yeah, I had this cool idea actually that I wanted to share with people, and the main thing I wanted to do was I wanted to do a kind of a cool X-Men game. Now there was this guy, this user that I watched a little while ago. I used to be into watching his videos. He just basically did these audio vlogs, and he would just talk about really random topics. Usually it was like comic book related or something like that. Sometimes he'd review movies. Once in a while he'd talk about anime, but like he would talk about literally everything. And this guy would pump out video after video. He was actually one of my inspirations for getting on YouTube a couple years ago, and his name was Blow Himself Up Dude. I think he kind of made a bit of a name for himself. I'm not sure if he really does much anymore. I think he had like a little bit of a comeback, but I don't know. I don't really watch him that much these days, but he would pump out these random videos, and he did one video a while ago which I actually kind of liked, and it was basically coming up with your ultimate X-Men team. And I thought that was kind of cool, and I was going to get other people to see like what your ultimate X-Men team would be. Now, the rules were pretty simple, basically, but I would lay them out. Basically, you're allowed to have a team of 7 X-Men, and you can pick pretty much any X-Men you want, but you can't pick somebody that's a villain or an anti-hero or something like that, like Magneto or something. And I don't count Deadpool as an X-Men member, so Deadpool's off the table. So nobody like that. Nobody that's questionable. Now I know you can say, all right, a lot of X-Men have changed sides at some point. They've all been villains, held that position for a while, but somebody that's been consistently a good guy for most of their career. Like Magneto is more of a 50% kind of thing, if that. I think he's generally been considered more of a villain. But actually, it's a good idea. I probably should be a little more prepared. I would come up with my list. And the other ground rules would be, in your opinion, they can't necessarily just be your favorite X-Men, because I think that would be too easy. They'd have to be people that you'd think their powers and their personalities would work together for the particular goals that they have. And Han, actually, didn't you do this a little while ago?
Oh yeah, I did. Who did you pick?
Well, you know what? You can come on and tell them if you want, because I actually realized I don't even have my list, so you can list them if you want. Because
Okay.
Did you take that into account? I don't know if I gave you the ground rules for that.
What?
When I gave you the list, you said you made up some people.
mentioned Scarlet Witch. You're like, yeah.
Oh yeah, Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
Scarlet Witch would not count.
Let's see.
But yeah, who would be on your list? Because I'm actually gonna think of mine now because I realize I don't even know.
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler, okay.
X-23.
Okay.
Nightcrawler, X-23. Blink.
Okay.
Who else? Can't remember everybody I mentioned. Nightcrawler, X-23, Blink. My cute adorable kitten.
No, your cute adorable kitten. Oh, look at the kitten's so cute.
He was not happy about being put on the couch.
Oh, he looks adorable. He's sad. He's lonely. But no, the kitten would not count, even though it's a pretty good
Let's see.
mutant power, I guess. The power of super cuteness.
Trying to remember off the top of my head who I enjoyed, but who would work well together. Actually, it's too bad Quicksilver's a bad guy because there was this combination of Quicksilver, Nightcrawler, Kitty Shade, and Blink. They'd like make the best like spy team. Oh, there. But yeah, Nightcrawler, Blink, Nightcrawler's daughter from another dimension. I think it's Nightshade, X-23, and Blink.
Was that 7?
Oh, 7.
Yeah, you're allowed to have 7.
7. Okay, and then throw in Wolverine and Storm.
Okay. That's pretty good. It's a good list. I'm trying to think of some other ones. People I think would really work well. That one.
Wolverine and Storm put on the team.
Beast
They just send Blink and Nightcrawler in and.
Should I have another big guy or should I have someone else? I'm trying to think. Like I got everybody else together. I'm just not sure about the final spot. I think
you're slowly building the team from like the second wave of X-Men. Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, then I guess that's just my favorite. Actually, that's pretty much. Well, my list of my ultimate team of X-Men is, I think just.
I think I might have accidentally built Excalibur.
Yeah, yours is closer to Excalibur. Mine is actually mostly from. It's the Chris Claremont era X-Men. It's kind of like the second wave. And then, actually, more specifically, it's more when they brought the second wave back, like about 10 years ago. It's some of my favorite comics with X-Men were, I think, with this team. And I'll try and give you my reasonings for them. Cyclops is actually probably one of my favorite X-Men, if not my favorite X-Men. I know that sounds weird, but I know a lot of people don't typically like the straight arrow, responsible leader character. But, I've always really liked Scott. I think he's a good leader. I think he does what needs to be done. And I actually think his power is pretty cool. I mean, it's sort of silly and lame in a sense, but somebody dropped something. But, his power is kind of silly and lame in a sense, but it's pretty powerful. I mean, literally, with those beams, he can stop just about everything. I mean, it's not... I always thought it was kind of funny. For the longest time, there's this misconception that Cyclops shoots lasers from his beams, but he actually shoots force beams. They look like lasers, but it's a beam of force. So that he can crush tanks with it. He ripped a hole in Mr. Sinister's chest once. It didn't really go anywhere though because Mr. Sinister can heal and Mr.
Sinister's yeah, fuck you.
He's basically unstoppable. But that's my reasoning for Cyclops there. I just think he's a good leader, and I think he keeps the X-Men together pretty well. But yeah, I like Cyclops.
Oh, what about Psylocke? Totally forgot about her. Screw Nightcrawler's daughter. Go with Psylocke.
Oh yeah, if you had a Psylocke is really good. She can be in your team.
Oh yeah. Plus on top of that, she's got access to the Shadow King, which means she's capable of interconnecting with every criminal on the planet. I think.
Yeah. Well, she also beat the Shadow King, which I think is worthwhile in itself.
Well, no, that's why she gave up her telepathic abilities, and she started doing telekinetic ones because of the fact that she couldn't use her telepathic abilities anymore because she trapped the Shadow King inside her head, essentially.
Yeah, that's And didn't they think she died for a while because of that?
Yeah.
She like sacrificed herself and like she did die, I think, fighting the Shadow.
Yeah, she came back, and then
she like trapped them in an extraplanar
she's
area.
Captain Britain's twin sister. But if you see Captain Britain, you're like, they look nothing alike. She's Asian. Apparently, found this out. She switched bodies, so that's why she's blonde in the first half of the comics, and then suddenly she's an Asian woman.
I thought her hair was like purple or blue or something.
Purple. She switched bodies with like an assassin lady. I forget her name. Katana? No, that's DC.
Katana. All right. Well, anyway, I'm trying to get through this one here. The second member would be Emma Frost. Now, I know that sounds really strange because Emma Frost was like a bad guy for a long time, so it sounds like it kind of goes against the rules. For a long time, she was a bad guy, but really since I think about 2002 or something, she's basically been a good guy. And yes, her loyalty is sometimes put into question, but she is like a completely reformed good guy for the most part. And I think the other reason why I like it is because I think that you need to have a psychic on the X-Men team. It's just something that's needed. And I think that she really complements Cyclops a lot better than Jean Grey ever did. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Jean Grey as a character, but I think she's a bit overplayed. I think Emma Frost is a more interesting character. I think she's got a bit of a hard edge to her personality that you kind of need in the team. Not everybody likes her or trusts her, but she's good at what she does. Plus, she has the whole diamond skin ability, which I think is kind of an awesome complement to the psychic abilities as well. The third member is Wolverine, because, in my opinion, you cannot have an Ultimate X-Men team without Wolverine. I mean, he's just kind of a staple. I mean, Wolverine's one of my favorite characters in Marvel. I mean, he's just so awesome. And yes, he could kind of carry his own stories, but no, I really do like Wolverine. Wolverine's freaking awesome. But he's got, obviously, the amazing healing factor. He's got the adamantium skeleton, the claws. I also like his attitude, his personality. I feel like he's the most down-to-earth member, so he kind of keeps the team grounded. I think he's also really experienced in fighting with some of the other members on this team that I'm going to mention, and I think he has a personality that fits really well. My fourth member is actually Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler is just also one of my favorite X-Men, but I really have him on this team because I think he's a very interesting character. He has a dark past, he's conflicted, but I feel like you need to always have this kind of element of faith. There's a lot of science involving the X-Men, but it's okay to have like that religious angle, and it's okay that Nightcrawler has that. Plus, I really like his design, and most importantly, though, I think he has one of the coolest abilities. I think he has one of the most useful abilities. I think counteracted with Cyclops, Wolverine, and some of these other members, I feel like he's just incredibly powerful. I mean, that scene in X-Men 2 is like one of the best action scenes ever. It's probably one of the greatest openings to a movie I've ever seen. I love that scene. They did Nightcrawler awesome in that movie, by the way. Too bad he didn't come in the other sequels. But
Alex Cummings!
Maybe he'll come back. Is that Alex Cummings?
Yes.
Oh.
Dude, Alex Cummings is like an amazing actor.
Yeah, I guess so. I didn't even realize it was him. Good makeup, right?
Oh, I know. That was actually him doing all the moves, I think.
Really?
Yeah, he's classically trained and he does ballet. If you watch Tin Man, he does all the moves too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right.
Dude is a badass.
Number 5 would be Kitty Pryde. Now, I think this might be the more controversial choice, but she's probably the one character I'd have on this team who I like purely because of her character. It's not just her powers. Her powers are very useful, but it's more defensive. She can teleport through basically anything. Not teleport, but she can phase through anything, which means that she's, very difficult to hurt, and she's very useful in getting people out of tight situations. No, really, I feel like this could save a lot of people more than anything offensive, like, say, Cyclops' ability could do. I mean, she's really useful to have in a bind. I think you need to have an ability like that. Plus,
good for hostage situations.
Yes, if you need to kind of like be a little more delicate in the situation. But I think Kitty Pryde is awesome. I think she's a really awesome character. I think she has a great personality. She's very introspective, which I like, and she's kind of sort of the heart and soul of the team because she is kind of the first like rogue or Jubilee that the group ever had, kind of being the young girl that's kind of a little bit of an outcast, not quite as accepted, but she's pretty awesome. I like Kitty Pryde. And heck, in the original Days of Future Past storyline, she actually was the main person to save everybody, so that's pretty impressive. The 6th member would be Beast. Beast is probably one of the characters that I had the toughest choice for choosing on the team because I do like Beast, but I feel like he is kind of a safer option. But I mean, you need to have somebody with super strength. But that's not why I choose Beast. I think Beast is also, kind of he's the more intelligent guy. He's the sensible family guy. He cares about everybody, and he has an interesting conflicted backstory as well. But in addition to that, he is the scientist. He's the guy that, if they don't know how to defeat this thing, he'll investigate it. He'll find out what the virus is. He'll make up some new tech. You need a smart guy on your team. You need a tech guy, and Beast is that tech guy. Yeah, so Beast is pretty awesome. And the seventh member, I kind of threw it in there, but I just realized this guy is incredibly useful, and that's Colossus, because he is probably physically the strongest of the X-Men, and his skin, becoming steel basically, his turning his whole body to steel makes him, virtually unbreakable, and he has an incredible amount of teamwork and synced ability to fight with Wolverine and Nightcrawler, and he's also got this relationship with Kitty Pryde. I feel like he would really, really be in sync with everybody in the team, and he'd be awesome in combat. Well, I'm thinking of no, I'm thinking of the original Colossus, but yeah, the Ultimate one is pretty awesome too. And then that would still work because he could have a relationship with Wolverine. And I think he's still good friends with Kitty Pryde in that version as well. So that was my ultimate team of 7 X-Men. Remember, they shouldn't necessarily be your favorites. I mean, it's okay if they are, but try to think about people you think would work well together as a team in terms of writing, in terms of combat. And they can't really be people that are generally known as villains or anti-heroes. They have to be well established as being a member of the X-Men for a long time, for a long, consistent period of time. Huh?
That's another person I found.
Who?
Gambit.
No, I don't. I mean, Gambit's cool, but I don't know. I don't like Gambit that much, to be honest. I might be one of the few. But yeah, those are the ground rules, guys. So if you feel like it, please, in the comment section below, let me know what your ultimate team of 7 X-Men would be. And yeah, I'd like to hear it. So that's the first thing I want to get off the docket today. I think Dead should be coming by soon. If not, I might cut the podcast short because that was primarily what I wanted to talk about, unless there's some other anime-related news or anything you guys wanted to share with me. And also, a little bit of news. I started a Twitter and Tumblr account if you guys want to follow me on there. It's Merlin_Mighty at Twitter. And I think it's just Merlin Mighty at Tumblr. Let me actually check. And as usual, you guys can check out my stuff at Facebook if you haven't already. I'll put in a link in the description below, perhaps. Yep, Merlin Mighty or Merlin's Lair at Tumblr. So yeah, if you guys want to follow me on there, see what I'm doing on there, I'll probably post my videos there as well. So that's something new that happened. I also recently put in a Full Metal Alchemist video. I was discussing the original homunculi from the first series. And, let me know what you guys think about that one if you're into FMA. And, yeah, please, as I said, I encourage people to put in requests. And I've got plenty on the docket I want to try and get out. But, I'm always happy to at least, keep them on the back burner and see if I can try to pump them out when I can. But life is often very busy and crazy, and I just rarely have the downtime to do things like this. But it's always fun to know that I'm able to. So, as usual, thanks, guys. Now, how do I keep you guys entertained when there's nobody here? It's the saddest. Like, I want to do a live stream with Merlin, but
More kitten?
yeah, sure. You can show more kitten.
All right, come here.
Now I feel more tired. I'm just exhausted now. I guess it's just the rain.
Oh,
Plus, seeing. Oh yeah, it's raining now.
This is what happens when you stay in the basement all day.
You get cut off from the outside. Oh, look at the
Little
little
kitty.
Look at the little kitty. Oh, the kitty squeals in pain.
He's not in pain. He's just frightened.
In fear, because fear is so much better.
Ow! Ow! Okay.
And the kitten strikes back.
I am covered in scratches.
Kitty. Oh, look at this adorable kitty.
I have scratches all over my arm.
But the kitty's so cute.
I know, he is so adorable.
Are you afraid of a ghost? He's like, I'm not afraid of no ghost.
Oh, rumors of a Ghostbusters 3 movie?
Oh, it's happening.
It's happening.
There's going to be a Ghostbusters 3, but I don't understand why they decided to do it after Harold Ramis died.
Maybe that's why. They're like, oh shit, we just lost a member.
I guess so.
It's like crap.
Yeah, they're falling pretty fast. What the?
So we better get it out before Bill Murray goes. Tracy Morgan was in a car accident. He's currently in the hospital with some pretty bad wounds.
Tracy Morgan?
Yeah, it's a Tracy Morgan.
I don't really care too much about Tracy Morgan.
Some people might.
Well, some people might, but I mean, I don't know.
I'm so fancy. You already know.
You're so fancy, you already know. What's that?
Oh, I'm so fancy.
Oh wait, it's Dead. I just noticed he's here. Hey Dead, what's up? Or he was here for like a second, and
Like a split second.
now
Why, Dad? Why?
now my camera's not working again, or at least I can't see it. I don't know what's been up with this damn camera lately. I'm telling you, it's just not.
It's dying. How old is that?
I don't know. It's probably a couple years old. I might need to get a new webcam actually. But yeah, Deb was here a second ago. I don't know if I could hear him actually. Turn this up. Delete my old stuff. Dad, where you at, man? I saw you.
You cannot hide.
Oh, Dad, I swear, don't leave me. Oh, I'm gonna try and find the baby, come back. Oh, wait, I hear him now. There he is.
Yo.
How you doing?
Yeah, not bad, man. You?
I'm doing all right. What's up, dude?
Yeah, not much, not much.
Good, good. Yeah. So, did you catch any of my video at all? Because since you're here, I want you to do this.
What, the homunculus one?
Oh no. Well, wait. No. The before. No, I was just doing a thing right now where I was gonna do this thing where. Okay, I'll tell you right quick because you missed it. But the thing I wanted to do first, we can talk about that afterwards if you want. But
Yeah. Well,
there was just something that I wanted to do. It was create your ultimate team of X-Men, and what the ground rules were.
right.
You can have 7 members in your team. They can't be somebody that's a fucking villain. Okay, they can't be like Magneto or some shit like that. And you have to think they can't necessarily be your favorite X-Men. They have to be people you'd think would work well in a team in combat. And I'm serious. People that work well personality-wise. And I'll give you a second to think about it. But the people I had in my team, it was basically Chris Claremont's team. But fuck, I'll bring it up again. It was I had Cyclops.
Yep.
I had Emma Frost.
Yeah.
I had Wolverine. Nightcrawler. Kitty Pryde. Beast. And Colossus. And that was my team. And now I'm going to put you on the spot. Who'd be on your ultimate team and explain why. Go now. Doom.
Shit, man. You put well on the spot. X-Men's like it's not my strongest point, but
well, I know you know X-Men. I bet you've seen it.
I know X-Men, but it's
you watched the fucking cartoon in the '90s. You know enough X-Men. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, but oh crap, that's well. Yeah. I mean, you've got to go with Wolverine just because he's a fucking badass and everyone loves Wolverine.
Of course, yeah, of course.
You know, that's a shoo-in. I'd probably go with like Storm just because you know also she's got some really good powers, pretty good leader.
Definitely.
I don't know. I'm probably just gonna go for the generic team. I'm probably gonna put Jean Grey in there as well. Like,
okay.
Cyclops.
You have to explain why, because she's a bit of something else.
She can be a bit of loose cannon, but that depends whether it goes like Dark Phoenix shit. But you know, like normal Jean Grey.
Jean Grey with the tan outfit.
Oh, the tan outfit.
Yeah, the big. Remember that thing?
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh,
didn't she have like nearly like a pompadour looking thing going on there?
She had the big overcrow thing. Yeah, it's fucking weird.
I remember that.
Yeah, okay, so you got good team so far. You got Wolverine, Storm, and Jean Grey's official.
Yeah, Jean Grey's going in there.
All right, that's 3.
You gotta have Beast just because he's smart.
Damn right. Yeah.
You gotta have Gambit just because you know. Loading playing cards.
Okay, that's 5.
Did I say Cyclops?
Nope.
Yeah, you got to put Cyclops on there. Well, I don't know. Then it might like butt heads with like Wolverine, but screw it. You know.
Okay. Pretty good.
We're having. I only need one more.
One more. Yep. Yeah, the last one's always the hardest.
That is tough.
He's got like 6 people, and the last one he's having the hardest time with.
I know. I'm like, shit. I don't know who do I put in there? That's Nightcrawler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have like. See, I feel like there might be a pattern. That'd be interesting. So we had like the same team except for like 3 people. We all both had Cyclops, Wolverine, Nightcrawler, and Beast. So yeah,
Oh, you had Nightcrawler in yours?
yeah,
Oh shit, I didn't.
damn
I
right.
didn't think you had Nightcrawler in your one actually.
Oh yeah, Nightcrawler's awesome.
For the last one you said was Colossus, but you
Oh,
might have said it in a different order.
Yeah, last time it was Colossus, but yeah, Nightcrawler was my number 4.
Mm.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's out of the way. So yeah, what do you want to talk about now, Dad? The floor is yours. I got some time.
I don't know, man. What was that T-shirt say? 10 what?
10 reasons why Captain Kirk is better than Picard. Which.
Get the fuck out. No way. It's all about John Luke.
Oh fuck! You know what? I feel bad. Okay, because every time. No, there's a story. There's a story here because. All right, I met this person once, and we met, and the whole reason we hung out was like, hey, I guess this person was a Kirk fan too, and they're like, hey, I saw this T-shirt. I think you'd like. You should go get it. And it was pretty much just an excuse for us to hang out. Like, I like Captain Kirk a lot. I like the original series a lot, but. I wear this shirt now, and I swear I've been wearing it a lot lately, and everywhere I go, with the exception of like one time, everyone's like, oh, fuck no. Like, that's, like, they get offended. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, offended.
No, some people are like, man, that's just not true, or like, it's bullshit. You know, hey.
Hey, I grew up on John Luke.
That's what everyone says, and that's fine. I like Picard, but, like, sometimes you gotta have your OGs, you know?
Well,
Yeah, but you can just pick Spock.
Captain from Deep Space Nine.
Oh, yeah, I like him, too. He's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Okay, who's the worst Star Trek captain ever?
Janeway.
Janeway, you know, the one from Voyager, which is sad because it makes, if you say that, people automatically think, oh, just because she's a woman. But no, she's a terrible.
Because she made the ship fucking explode all the time, putting everyone into danger, and killing everyone.
What about the captain from Enterprise? Wasn't that show really bad? I only watched a few episodes of it.
Archer?
Yeah.
Archer. Yeah. He was alright.
Quantum Leap guy?
Yeah, from Quantum Leap. That was an awesome show.
Yeah, Quantum Leap was good.
Ziggy.
John. Scott Bakula, that's his name.
What's his name? That's weird as fuck.
Scott Bakula, yeah, it's like Count
Dracula.
The best Star Trek captains of vampire.
I did like though. While the rest of Enterprise is pretty crappy. I did this kind of like the Vulcan human love story. It's like.
It's been done before. Vulcan love story. Vulcans are like. They're tough to deal with. They're like no good Vulcans.
Elves of space.
They're assholes.
True.
They're the elves of space.
Vulcans are assholes. I mean, like, there's only like 2 good Vulcans in all of Star Trek, and one's like half Vulcan. So it's kind of sad when you think about it.
Yeah. What do you think about the new con of J.J. Abrams?
The new what?
The new con of J.J. Abrams.
Oh, the new Khan.
What's new con?
Benedict
Khan, the villain.
Oh, Khan.
Yeah, Khan.
Benedict Cumberbatch's con.
I didn't like that Khan.
Yeah. You know, I had a theory.
She likes Sherlock, so of course she likes Benedict Cumberbatch. Everything he does.
It would be nice, like what we could do is, in order to still stay in continuity and be able to fix that con, is say that Benedict Cumberbatch's con was not actually the real Khan. He was one of the members of Khan's group who ended up doing some form of like,
and he could say like,
and thought he was actually Khan.
That he was trying to take his place. Like, I call myself Khan, but that would explain why he's white as hell.
That would explain why he's white as hell.
The other guy's Ricardo Montalban. So
yeah, and that would explain that. And then also, you could just have the real Khan pop up and be like, "What up, bitches?"
Is that guy still alive?
Martin Khan? No, the original.
Was he not?
Is he dead?
He did.
Oh.
He did.
Yeah, I don't think he was dead. You probably would be pretty old though.
He died a while ago.
Dad, I didn't even know
I
you
think
liked.
his last role was like in Spy Kids.
He was in Spy Kids?
He was in Spy Kids. He was the
Spy
vampire
Kids?
elsewhere.
Oh,
He was the granddad, wasn't he?
was
He
he?
was the granddad.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I remember now.
I didn't like Spy Kids though. I thought it was
I like the first one.
that was a weird movie, like the hand things. Freaked me out.
Alex Cummings.
I only watched it because it had Antonio Banderas in it.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Antonio Banderas.
So, Dad, I didn't even know you were a Star Trek guy.
Yeah, I've watched it.
You never told me that.
It's because you never asked.
I
post like Star Trek videos sometimes, and nobody loves them. They just,
Nobody loves it.
no, whenever I do a random Star Trek, I need to do more. But like I do one occasionally. It's like 2 people watch it, and they're like, you're like one of the people that comments. It'd be like, beam me up, Scotty. So I wasn't sure if you like even watched it. No, I didn't know you like Star Trek. That's cool, man.
Yeah. I always used to watch it, when it's just on TV randomly and shit.
Nice. Good classic sci-fi, man.
Yeah, I love my sci-fi.
Oh yeah. Actually, did you ever watch the X-Files growing up?
Yeah. I just love the X-Files.
I think X-Files is awesome. Did you know they're coming out with a 3rd movie?
Oh, they're doing a 3rd movie? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think they're gonna wrap it up, as far as I know.
Oh, okay. To be honest with you, I never really liked the movies.
Well, the movies were usually kind of shit, but
Yeah, they were really, really boring, I thought.
they were really, really boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, but oh, did you show Dead to Kitty? Or the kitty?
Cat. Oh, yeah, kitten.
and then the viewings went through the roof.
Yeah, the cheapest ploy on the internet.
Cats.
Damn kid, cute. She's torturing this cat. Like I don't know. Like
Just reading the comment sections, Rick just asked us how you're enjoying Game of Thrones so far this season.
Game of Thrones. I'm like behind because I don't have HBO.
Right.
But yeah, I saw season 3 and I think it's pretty awesome.
Oh, you're only on season 3.
Yeah. I mean, I could cheat with the books. How's season 4 been?
Yeah, it's really good. It's
Don't
there's
spoil.
only 2 episodes left. Well, after tonight, it's only 1 episode, I believe.
Oh, really nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a giant ass battle at the wall.
I heard that the character that everybody hates dies, which is pretty awesome.
Joffrey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's dead because I hated that
He
fucker.
died super fast into season 4. I was like, shit, that was quick.
Well, he was alive long enough.
Yeah, that's true.
George Martin was like, "You're welcome."
All right, is it just me or okay? I'm curious. Is it obvious that Martin's trying really hard to be Tolkien? Because like J.R.R. Tolkien, George R.R. Martin, like seriously, come on, man,
It's probably just a little tribute. That's
like,
real.
come on. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. And that one thing I learned about Game of Thrones, I thought was really fascinating was that how like it got blew up a couple years ago when the show came on, everybody started reading the books.
Yeah.
Apparently, like I looked into it a little more when I read the books. Apparently, the first book was like written in '96.
I knew they've been out for quite a long time, but
I didn't know that it was a
I've
fantasy
never heard of them.
that was that old. I thought it was like newer, but it's been around for a while.
I think I'm going to assume, I could be completely wrong on this, but I think it's because he takes a fair amount of time between each book, so maybe that's why they're sort of like spread out, and some of them are more modern than others.
Does that mean is he planning on wrapping it up soon? Because the show's catching up really fast with the books.
I heard that he's actually going to write another book on top of the one that the one he was going to plan to end it on. I think he's doing another one after that, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's going to end on 8 books or 7 books, 8 or 7 books. I can't remember which number it is.
That's pretty cool. Speaking of which, things that I gave up on. Are you still watching the Walking Dead show?
Yeah, I am. when did you give up on it?
Like episode 2, season 4. Like I just
Okay. Mm-hmm.
like remember the first episode I actually was like interested, and then I think I caught a piece of a later episode where it was Michonne's backstory.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I thought it was kind of interesting, but I just don't care about the show anymore. I've lost interest. I've heard a lot of people.
It's really deviated away from the comic quite a bit now.
really has.
I don't know, it's gone off in its own sort of way, but it's still, in a sense, sort of like going on the same sort of storyline, but they've just changed a great deal of it. Because like, how far have you read? Like,
I second volume. I haven't read that much.
okay,
I've
we'll
read
take it
I
out.
read past the point where the show basically deviated. So
Right. Okay. So, well, technically, they would be on the equivalent of Volume 11, Fear the Hunters, where you get like a group of cannibals coming in. But the way they've done it in the TV series is it's still a group of cannibals, but instead of it being like a group of 6 people, it's now like a giant warehouse, and there's probably like 20 of them in there. It's all, so it's kind of the same, but they're doing it in their own sort of way.
hmm so why do they jump ahead so far?
Well, technically they are kind of still on course, but it's obviously because whole season 3, which is the Woodbury prison shit, they did it completely out of order, and they fucked it up, and then the governor comes back in the first part of season 4, which didn't really work, but
Well, yeah, they really messed up the governor. I mean,
yeah. I mean, they couldn't really have done the comic version of him. I understand that, but
well, I mean, he's a little too intense, but they could have made him like a little more intimidating. And you know what happened with the baby in the comic, right?
yeah.
If they had done that on the show, I feel like that would have been really ballsy. The direction they went.
Yeah.
Keep.
They hinted at it at the end of season 3 that Judith died.
Mhm,
But because there was like a bloody car seat when the prison sort of like falls,
mhm.
and everyone's going, okay, did she die? Did she not die? And then it's revealed that they didn't kill her off, and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, at least
I
at
don't.
least give it that death.
I'm not trying to see dead babies, but at the same
No.
time, I feel like they're. I don't know.
More realistic.
Yeah, I just feel like they should follow through with it. They already
Yeah.
messed everything else up.
They've got too many characters. I mean,
It's
because
not
where they should be right now, there should only be like a handful of characters. Where now there's like, I don't
well.
know, 10, 12 characters alive.
It does seem like there's like this. There is this main group of characters, but they're all separated now, and
Oh, well, they're all back together now, but
they're back together now. But I guess in season 4, most of them were separated,
yeah, they were separated for a great
and
part of it till the very last episode, basically.
they'd have all of these episodes that were like a big part of the episode would be like a flashback,
Uh-huh.
and they'd have whole episodes where it wouldn't affect the main plot. So you'd literally have a whole episode that would be a waste of time.
Yeah, it's basically filler in a sense.
Yeah, I mean a filler in a, I hate that. There's filler in a show that is based on content in which there is a lot of story compacted.
Mhm.
So I don't understand why that's necessary. Why can't you just transfer these storylines? They're mostly good,
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I don't.
definitely.
Why I don't understand. I mean, is it too intense? Maybe it's already a show about zombies. It's pretty violent for AMC.
I assume it's because because obviously in the comic, so many characters get killed off, but they do that so that when they get to the next arc, they introduce a load of new characters. So when I see them get into like the Alexander safe zone, it's gonna be really fucked up because you're gonna have like Tyrese, Carol, Glenn, Maggie, Rick, Carl, Michonne, Abraham, Rosita, Eugene. It's like, fuck me. And then you're going to get to the safe zone and have all the safe zone characters. So you're going to have like 25 characters. And I'm like, no, it's not supposed to be like that. And then they're going to introduce not Woodbury, Hilltop and the fucking Saviors. And that's another giant group of characters. And you're just going to have like a massive clusterfuck of like 50 characters. It's like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, then again, most of them will die off, so I guess you'll fix that problem. But it's annoying because you introduce all these characters and then you got to get rid of them, and then it
yeah.
feels like kind of a waste of time building them up. Then, let me ask you though, actually about Walking Dead. Okay, a lot of people, and I mean, maybe you feel this way too, but a lot of people don't like season 2. They didn't like Herschel on the farm. I actually liked that season. I thought that season was decent. I mean, it was a bit slow, but I felt like
I was going to say, I enjoyed it. Pacing was very slow at some points.
But I don't think that season was bad. Like, everybody complains about the second season, and they think the third season's great. I kind of feel like it's sort of the opposite.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of non-comic book readers really hate the second season and love the third season. I think a lot of people that have read the comics fucking hate the third because it's just
Yeah, I know. I like the third season in the comics, but But yeah, I think the problem.
It's arguably the best like arc in the comics.
Yeah,
They ruined it.
it was very uneven in the show.
Mm.
All right. Well, did you? All right. Well, I guess we'll move on. Did you actually watch my homunculus video at all?
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you think? I guess we could talk about that. We haven't talked FMA in a while, so we might as well.
We haven't. I was actually going to upload that hour-long FMA thing we had on the Phantom Group channel.
Oh, you should again. Totally.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I've already like copied it.
Do you just take all the Green Clan stuff and transfer it to the Phantom Group?
No. I'm going to take like loads of really good videos from it, but only ones where we don't say with the Green Clan in it, and there's a couple of them. It's legit, like shit.
Even
From
though
the whole classics.
Oh man, we got to talk about that. We'll have a heart-to-heart about the Phantom Group because I want to talk about it. But let's talk.
Everyone's getting slack again.
Well, we'll get there, but we'll even talk about it live. I don't even care. But anyway,
Yeah, I give a shit.
yeah, I don't give a shit. But yeah, FMA. Okay, your thoughts? Because I know that you're like me. I think you kind of like the first series more.
Yeah.
I know you like the homunculi more.
Yeah.
What do you think about my video? Anything you'd like to add or disagree with? Please share now.
No, to be honest, I mean we've pretty much got the same view on it, really. I mean we like we like all the same homunculuses from the first series, and we dislike the ones we don't like for the same sort of reasons. But so.
Yeah. So did you think I was pretty much on point with most?
Yeah, I'd say definitely spot on.
So yeah, I was thinking about it when I was writing the script and doing the research, thinking about it with Wrath from the first series.
Yeah.
Literally, nobody talks about him. Ever. Like, nobody ever brings that character up in any discussion of FMA, and I just feel like he's... I don't know if I'd say useless, but he's just not... He's lacking something, you know?
I want to say that he's the worst out of them, but then again, Gluttony's got pretty much no personality at all in that one, so... I mean, Gluttony and Wrath are probably the two worst.
I don't know. Gluttony was... I like Gluttony, but there isn't much to him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I like the role he played with the whole clinging on to lust sort of thing.
Yeah, but that's actually one thing I thought was kind of cool about Brotherhood was that Gluttony actually did have a little more development in Brotherhood, I think.
Yeah.
Like he actually had a little more character. He actually had held conversations with Alphonse, which I thought was pretty cool.
Did he? Shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah, like there was remember Gluttony. Like Alphonse goes and he's like, all right, I want to find out where Father is. Will you take him to me? And he's like, ooh, that's like my job. Let's do that.
I remember now.
Like, come with me to the Master, like and we'll meet Father. He's such a nice guy. And then Father's like, I am God, and you are a worm. How you doing? Yeah. But I'm gonna do a whole spiel on Dante, and I'm gonna dive pretty hard into that. But
just Dante or Dante and Father.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Dante. I think herself and do some comparison. Because
that'd be good.
Actually, my segment that I'm gonna probably do for my channel is I want to do these like underrated anime villains, and I think she'll be the first one I talk about because I feel like she's a good villain.
Yeah.
She is a really good villain, and once again, nobody talks about it.
That's true. It's probably because everyone's forgotten about her because no one talks about the original FMA.
And that's what I'm saying. And I mean, this is something that's really been irritating me, and I hate it when people fucking bash on the original series when.
I know. I just don't get it.
In the original series that they loved in the first place, Full Metal Alchemist is the anime classic it is because of the original series.
Yeah.
Brotherhood enhanced that, maybe brought back some of the hype, but people love Full Metal Alchemist before they even read the manga. I mean, a lot of them.
I think it's because I think people like Brotherhood more. It's because because I always see the original. It's to me, it's like borderline a seinen, but Brotherhood's got a lot more shonen like battle manga elements into it. There's lots more fights. It's much more fast paced. I think that's why people enjoy it a great deal more.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the action is, I guess, a little better. There are more fights. But and you know what? I'll even say this right now. I think that the plots are about on the same level of par. Like I think in terms of like reveals of each plot point in Brotherhood, I feel like you can tell it is a more like concrete, unified story.
Yeah.
You can kind of tell they were sort of making things up in the first series, but
As they were going along.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I don't like the way it resolved, as you know, but
Yeah, a lot of people hated the original ending, but yeah, I like it. I've always said I've liked it. So.
well, the thing is though, the original ending was kind of iffy, but this is the thing that I think you forget sometimes, Dad. The original ending includes the movie, you know.
Yeah, I know. I always never include the movie. I do.
Well, technically you have to because it's
Technically.
technically, but you're right. I mean, all right, look, when it comes to the ending, I've been thinking about it. I don't think it's terrible, but okay, my biggest problem with the ending was, okay, I get the alternate universe thing. I think that's cool. It kind of makes sense. But in some ways, it feels like it takes away from the mystery of the gate.
Yeah.
And I thought the gate itself was supposed to be more ambiguous.
Yeah. Okay.
But and then when you just find, oh, it's just a doorway to the other world, it's like, oh, like it feels like more underwhelming than anything you could have imagined. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I always saw it as side of it was like limbo, and everyone would go to die in a sense. But then through the opposite side of it was obviously what it was, our reality. But then again, in like Brotherhood, it's like where God is and shit, and I'm like, okay. That's
Well, I mean, they're both kind of the same thing if you think about it.
Yeah, in a sense they are. Yeah.
I will admit I did like it at the end when he kind of meets God or whatever the fuck that thing was.
I don't know. I really didn't like that, just because.
You didn't like that? I thought that was kind of cool.
I was in that. Yeah, I think the concept of it was really good, but just not the way they execute it. Because obviously he absorbs God, and he's creating fucking suns in his hand and shit, and then he gets beaten up by a fist fight.
I mean, the thing is, all right. In that part, I mean, I like that scene. Well, okay. First of all, I have to get this out of the way. Fullmetal Alchemist God is like one of the creepiest gods in all fiction. A creepy fucker. Okay.
Definitely weird.
But he's weird as hell. But I think it was supposed to be weird. But anyway, okay, I'm okay with that. But the reason I'm okay with like Father, I think it was more of a metaphorical concept. I don't think Father literally could have killed God. I think God's like in the series is trying to just kind of remain.
It was him getting his freedom in a sense.
Yeah, he was like part of that world. He was like that they're like angels or extraplanar beings. Whatever the hell he was, he was trying to get the physical power and attain that so that he could have the free will to break away from the God consciousness. Yeah, that consciousness thing.
Yeah.
So I feel like that being was letting him do that because remember at the end of the series, spoilers, people, he's kind of like, well, it's almost like he was being punished. Like, he was like, okay, well, you figured it out. This kid has figured out like what it really all means and what you'll never fully understand what it means to be human, and that's what keeps you separate. Is you wouldn't be able to make that kind of sacrifice. And the cool thing about Brotherhood, the one thing I like about Brotherhood, ending wise for Edward's character, is how I feel like the perfect ending would have been, right?
No. I can't remember.
I think I've told you.
You probably have told me. I've just forgotten.
Oh yeah, well, it's I've always said the best way for it to end, which would have fit perfectly, is if he died so that Alphonse get his body.
Yeah, I remember.
Like a life for life thing, and
yeah,
that's the. I wish they had done that because they almost did it in the first series. Then it was kind of like not really. But in Brotherhood, they sort of do that. Like in a way, he doesn't die, but he gives up what his life. His life goal is what's special about him, what separated him, like it giving away his ability to do alchemy that easily was kind of like giving up something really essential about himself. So it's not like he gave up his life, but he kind of gave up his life.
Right. Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's metaphorical, I guess, but it's closer to what I would have liked.
Maybe an even bigger sacrifice to give up something he's talented at because there's your job. There's your talent, what you strive to work for, the years of training. He lost his arm and leg for it. It's almost more of a slap in the face than you're giving up your life.
That's true, but I mean, the cool thing about it was at least he said that just because I don't have that doesn't mean I have to stop and completely give up alchemy.
Yeah.
So I mean, I still liked it. Did you think the ending was too hunky dory and happy though? Because I didn't mind it. I mean, I was. It was kind of nice to see him and Winry get together and like have sort of a happy ending because the first one was.
That actually did happen.
Yeah, I suppose.
And picture.
No, in the manga they actually like get together. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. She's happy about it, but.
Because Gurren Lagann tricked me.
How did Gurren Lagann trick you?
Because I saw a picture of Yoko and Kamina together with.
Nah, he just wanders off as like an old man, if I remember it rightly, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Simon and the princess.
Oh.
I saw a picture of them together, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna be
No.
a happy ending.
You-
And then I saw the very.
No, never trust the internet.
Pretty sure it doesn't seem only he's like sort of like an outcast or a drifter at the end of it, if I remember rightly. It's been a while since I watched it though.
You know more about the show. What do you know? Didn't you finish it?
What, Fullmetal?
Gurren Lagann.
Oh yeah, Gurren Lagann.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he left.
Yeah, he left. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah, we did.
got married to her, and then she died, and then.
Yeah. By the way, this live stream is full of spoilers.
Yeah, full of spoilers.
For everything ever
Oh,
made.
fuck it. They're all series. I mean, they're all like 10 years old now. I mean, if you ain't watched them.
Well, hey, some
Yeah.
people haven't seen it.
I know.
But anyway, yeah.
I suggest you should see it.
Sorry, people. Well,
If you like Kill Kill, you will love Gurren Lagann.
I still haven't watched that. Is that any good, Dad?
What's that?
I keep seeing this
Oh, Kill or Kill.
pop up. Remember, it's like the really big guy and the cute little girl in the school uniform.
I don't know. I've heard people tell me to watch it. I haven't had time.
Yeah, I did the first 4 episodes and I dropped it just because I wanted to wait until it finished.
Okay.
Just so I could watch it all. But I have heard that it gets really fucking like Gurren Lagann, crazy ass big battles at the end of it, sort of shit. But
Yes,
I'm
it's
not back to it yet.
so marvelous. Plus, the animation for it's pretty good.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So colorful, so bright, enjoyable, very memorable. I cried when Kamina died when I watched that for the first time.
That's like
It's just that was the episode that they played at the anime convention. That's the first time I saw it. I just fell in love with the character with the few 15 minutes that they gave us with him, and then he dies, and I'm like, what? I'm sitting there going, I've only had like
She's a-
15, 20 minutes with this guy.
she's a big Gurren Lagann fan. Yeah.
First time I've ever seen 2 anime characters kiss in something that wasn't a hentai, and he died.
That happens a lot though. And
What?
people kiss in anime all the time. It's not necessarily.
Well, no, all the anime I watched, it was always unrequited love. Like, I was a Naruto fan when I was younger,
Oh.
and it was Naruto. It was the whole love triangle. I'm like, when are they gonna kiss?
Well,
Can we speed up to that moment?
I'm sure the ending, Sasuke and him will get together. It'll be great.
Rick says in the comment section he thinks the first one gets the first FMA series gets lots of hate because there's a load of filler in it.
But most of the filler is pretty good, and it adds to the story.
Yeah. I can't think of any bad filler in it, to be honest with you, really.
I love
Nothing comes to mind.
I remember Hiro told me he didn't like the one episode where, you remember the one where they go and try to find the bandit lady? She was like a bank. She was like a robber. She was a cat burglar lady.
Oh, yeah. The one who works, the nurse.
Hiro said he hated that episode.
I don't think that was a bad episode at all. I mean, when we had that discussion, I said that I liked all the filler episodes because it added to the whole journey in the sense that they were, traveling
Yeah.
to find the stone and
I feel like
exploring the world.
you could tell that the author, must have had some kind of influence on the anime because they took like things they mentioned in the story, like how their journey to like become state alchemists and they're going on their adventures and help people, and they put that in the series, so you got that sense of what they did, like with Barry the Chopper, like you actually get to see him when he was a serial killer, and that was awesome,
Yeah, I think the fillers add more to the journey personally, but that's me.
Well, that's the big problem I have with Brotherhood more than anything else. I mean, I like the series. I think it's a great series, but like,
It does rush.
I don't know if they did this intentionally, but people, how people always harp on the Elrics like they're not good main characters?
Yeah.
I don't understand because they're great main characters, but
Yeah.
Brotherhood is barely about them.
Yeah, that's because I think because they do cut out that journey aspect of it.
And
You
you
know,
don't get that sense.
they,
Yeah.
they rushed that first beginning of it so it can go into, it can get away from the original and do its own, well, the original sort of stuff from the
Yeah.
manga, canon content.
Yeah, and that's fine, I guess. But because they don't
It
spend,
sacrifices other things to do that.
and it's like I said, and I understand why they did that. Because if they stuck to all that stuff, people would be like, it's exactly the same. What's the point?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I understand why they did it.
I'll tell you this though: if they had just like spent a little more time building up the main characters on their journey beforehand, like maybe add another 10 episodes like that,
Mhm.
copy the first series, I think Brotherhood would be perfect. You wouldn't even need much.
Yeah.
I think you'd be fine with it. But
Mhm.
they didn't do that, so it's like
I know.
when Hughes gets shot in, Brotherhood, you're like, that's sad, but I barely knew it.
Yeah, definitely. It's because how quick does he die? What, episode 10? 9?
Episode 4, like
I don't
8.
think it's that quick. I know it's probably around 8, 9, 10-ish.
He dies in like 8, 9, or 10 in the 60 episode anime. Where in like the first series, doesn't he die in like episode
24?
24? Yeah, he dies
Yeah,
almost.
somewhere around 20-something.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
big difference,
Yeah, I mean, in the first one, you definitely get a lot more time to invest in him, and we see a lot more of him helping the Elrics out, or he does, the whole thing with his kid, or just goofy stuff. So you see a lot more of him, so you like him a great deal more. So when he does die, you're like, oh shit, Hughes has died.
And that's what I'm saying. Like you can't forget about the first series because it just does these emotional, hard-hitting scenes so much better. I mean,
I agree.
remember the one that everybody remembers with Nina and Tucker?
Yeah, that's actually.
And
That's
they don't let that go. Like even in the manga, that's such an important moment.
Mhm.
But in the first series, they make that whole event like it haunts Edward, and they even
Yeah.
make Tucker like a villain in part of it. In the first series, it's like okay, crazy, sad, and then moving on. Because it's
in Brotherhood, it just felt like it just went. Zoop, that's not important.
like it's one episode. In the first series, it's 2 episodes.
Yeah, but we get introduced to her a little bit further back as well, though, don't we, with the whole childbirth and
Yeah.
Nina. Shit, am I
Yeah.
thinking of the same person?
Are you?
Yeah, doesn't she give birth to Hughes' kid?
Oh yeah, yeah.
She does, right?
That did
They
happen.
go to Cal Tucker's house, don't they?
Yeah, that's right. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
They're around for a few episodes, at least 5 maybe.
It's true. It's true.
Hmm.
But let's see. Oh, Hero says he's not at home.
Okay.
Well, that's fine. We can have a dead discussion. But yeah, man, I don't want to harp on FMA too much though, because I mean it's awesome no matter what. Yeah. I don't know. Good old Tucker. That's another guy I want to talk about. He's a scary guy.
Yeah, you should add him to. I don't know if you want to call him a villain. Maybe
No,
a side villain.
he's on the list.
Yeah. Okay.
He's a bad guy. He's like one of the worst people in anime. You know that.
Oh yeah, of course.
In the first series, he was a villain. He was working with the homunculi. Yeah, for sure.
Sorry, I was just reading the comments.
That's-
Saying that how they liked Edward a lot more in the original than Brotherhood. So yeah.
Well, because like I said, they don't spend any time with him as usual.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, we got what are your thoughts on Attack on Titan dub? Have you?
I actually have not watched the dub yet.
Oh, okay.
Have you?
I've done the first episode here. It's alright. It's not bad, not terrible. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I've seen the
Solid.
whole. So, my feelings about the dubbing in general, it's always like if I see it dubbed first, I'll stick with it. But if I've already seen the show, I don't really care about the dub unless it's like Dragon Ball Z or something. I don't.
Right. Yeah. I get you.
I don't really care.
I mean, I always tend to wait for a dub to come out and stuff anyway, just because I prefer listening to it in English.
Well, yeah, but like, I mean,
I'm one of those
obviously,
people.
certain things you like. I know you were like big on Attack on Titan. You're like, fuck it, I got to see what they do.
Yeah, I suppose. But I was already on the wagon ages ago on the manga, so I wasn't too bothered because I already knew everything was going to happen. I really hate to watch anime if I've already read the manga, just because
Really?
I feel in a sense I feel like it kind of takes away if you already know everything that's going to happen when you watch the anime. It kind of takes away from me sometimes.
I guess it depends. Yeah.
I prefer watching the anime first and then I go and read the manga.
Yeah, I guess I'm that way too. I think I generally prefer watching it because I like seeing the whole experience, adding it with the animation and the music and everything. But yeah, I guess I could see that. Go check out the manga and see what they changed later. That's
Yeah, well, yeah, that's how. I prefer watching the anime first, so I get to. It's all new and fresh, and you get to see it all visually and all that sort of stuff, and then go back.
Dad, speaking about bandwagoning,
Mm-hmm.
okay, you finally got on the Hunter.
Hunter.
So tell me how you been doing? Did you check out the first show?
Yeah, man. Of course, I did the '99 one first.
How you feeling?
Yeah, I fucking loved it. It's awesome.
Exactly, and once again, and now we're gonna talk about this because this fucking pisses me off even more. It's like,
Well, everyone shits on the old one.
shits on '99. I'm like, why?
I know, Zoro always does it as well. Zoro always goes, yeah, but the new one's so superior, and I'm like, I don't know.
I mean, it's got better animation.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer old animation just because I think it's got a certain charm to it.
That's how I feel.
Mm.
And I mean, you're right. Technically, it doesn't look as good, but I like that rustic approach when you knew it was like hand drawn, working in it, and they had like limited budget, so they had to make an awesome story with like nothing,
Yeah.
Whereas now it's like it's all digital, and plus I also love the soundtrack and the atmosphere more, Like
Yeah, I thought the dub was fucking brilliant on it as well. Actually, probably one of the best shonen like battle dubs that I've heard easily.
Seriously.
Did you not like it?
A lot of people, I didn't mind the dub. I mean, it's not like the best voice acting ever, but.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that, but.
Yeah, but you mean like in terms of like translation?
Yeah, how should I put it in a weird way? That's how I kind of assumed how the characters would sound in a sense, if you get what I mean. I think it matched them up pretty well. Hisoka I thought was brilliant, like his stuff.
Hisoka's perfect. Hisoka is perfect. Like, oh yeah, no, I like definitely. You see why I like him so much as a villain. I mean, he's so like that's the version I think of like that. I mean, like if you listen to have you listened to the Japanese dub?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you like the guy that they got to do his voice like has the enunciation perfectly. Like he's so softly and elegantly, but you can just hear the menace, and it's like it's awesome, man. It's awesome. Oh yeah, no man, Hunter x Hunter is just it's so good. So, did you finish the whole anime, or did you check out the OVAs with Greed Island or anything?
I finished the whole anime, and I did I've done the first 5 OVAs. I think I've finished the York. Is it York New City? Is it called that arc?
York New City.
York City, whatever it's called. Yeah.
With big nose.
Just before Greed Island, I'm basically up to that point. I decided to like drop it, not because it was shit or anything, but just because Togoshi, it's Togoshi, isn't it? Yeah.
Let me give you
on hiatus, so I thought, shit, this could he might come back never. So
well, you never know with him.
Yeah, and then he came back like a month later, and I was like, okay, well.
Let me give you a little advice though. Just skip Greed Island and go right to Chimera Ant Dark.
Is it really that bad?
Well, you watch it and you tell me.
Okay. I know a lot of people said it ain't too great, but
it's.
I don't really like skipping arcs, so I might just.
Let's put it this way. I'll tell you right now. All that happens is Gon learns how to use his nen abilities better and get stronger, and they're like, oh yeah, if you want to find Kite, it's over there.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, does Kite turn up in the Chimera Ant arc or the Greed Island arc?
Yeah, he's like a big part of the Chimera Ant arc.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but no, I like the new anime for that, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've been hearing it's really good in the new one actually.
Berserk came back, which is pretty awesome. These are new chapters for that.
Yeah, well, I'm ridiculously far behind on Berserk, so.
Well, I'm a little far behind. I'm far behind on everything these days, to be honest. I try to kick up with things. I want to check out this anime that Hiro recommended. Did he tell you about it? It's called Kaiji.
I think he has. Yeah, it rings a bell. The name.
It's about like gambling, and I heard it's
yeah. Actually, he has told me about that. Yeah.
Yeah, like he also recommended this old one. It's pretty good. It's this old boxing anime, Ashita no Jo.
Oh yeah, he's told me about that one quite a lot.
I watched a little bit of that. Actually, that's not bad.
Okay.
But yeah, so I mean, I'm trying. But I don't know. You know about you know about Film Fanatics. That takes up so much of my damn time.
Yeah.
But
We're watching all those films and shit.
you know, like it's like seriously, I'm telling you, it's like I love doing it, but like, yep, we gotta watch. You've listened to the show. We got 3 movies we do every week, plus the one on DVD, plus like a bunch of new releases. It's fucking,
Yeah.
it's a lot, man.
That's a lot of movies.
Yeah, but it's good. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, shit. Well, if you love movies and you're a film buff, I mean.
Yeah, it's
awesome.
It's worth it. But anyway, we got to talk about the Phantom Group. We be slacking.
I know.
We be slacking, man. Well, I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm actually gonna do another anime movie.
True.
I need to do one because I haven't done one in a while. So, and I'm saying this right now, Dad. I'm gonna keep my segments up, but other people need to do some more segments, man.
I know, there hasn't been any segments in a while. I've just been putting up the calls. I've been trying to keep them off just because it's such a dry patch at the moment.
You've been keeping the Phantom Group alive, man. You've been putting up those old little calls. Like, people are joking.
I've got loads of new ones as well, but I wanted to put some old school Green Clan ones on there at the moment.
Okay.
Just because the way I look at it, we're going to have loads of new subscribers coming in, so I want to put some really good old school videos on there. Because they won't know they're old.
Yeah, we hit 500 subscribers a little while ago.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, we did it in like 3 months, so, not bad.
Yeah, and people were shitting on us, too, when we started. You remember that?
Yeah,
do you remember that? Like, I forget who it was.
The Shonen Knights.
Yeah, I think it was them. Yeah, they were like, yeah, Adam Green left and Green Clan. Like, do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that shit. I was like, where the fuck did this come from,
I know, they were like, oh, I guess there are no relevant collab groups anymore. Like, what are you talking about? We're like one of the few people that produce good content.
I know.
Like what the fuck? Like,
I was one of the first subscribers to the Shonen Knights, and I do really enjoy their channels, and I'm good. I talk with like Guru and a couple of the other guys, so I'm cool with them. But they're cool. They're cool. And I do enjoy their stuff. But it's when they go, yeah, we're the best, and I'm thinking, not starting any drama, but you motherfuckers have got pretty damn stale over the last year. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn. Well, Dad, you know what? I never. I'm disappointed. I never get to be in any of the drama, man.
Any of the drama?
No, really. I mean, like, whenever there's drama, I'm so busy that I come back, I check on YouTube a couple days later, and it's like, oh yeah, like Zoro put this video. What was that even about? Like, he did this video, like, man, it doesn't matter. Like, what caused that? I didn't know what caused that.
That was because, do you know King Ace, yeah?
Yeah, I know King Ace.
He did this video basically exposing Code Provider because Code, he kind of felt like Code doesn't like Naruto, but he still reviews it and he shits on it in that sort of sense. And he wanted to expose Code Provider, and he wanted to expose like King of Lightning because he thinks that they don't enjoy the series, but they still review it just for like views and all that sort of shit. Oh. And that made like a giant backlash of people making loads of videos, and it's the same sort of silly shit that always happens.
But I mean, that's not even that good. Like, what happened to the good old days with fucking what was it when everybody was hating on, what was it, Double Four and
everyone still hates on Double Four.
I don't know.
I don't know.
People hate.
I just let everyone get on with it. Fuck it, just do my own shit.
People hate for Neverworld too, and I don't have a problem with him. I mean, I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
I mean, actually, I think it kind of before that drama, there was a little bit of drama like a couple of weeks before that where King of Lightning made a video, saying that he's not going to suck off Naruto the character, and he's not going to sugarcoat it, and how he kind of feels that Neverworld sugarcoats his reviews to like pander to his subs. He doesn't really like criticize it in a sense.
Well, maybe he really likes it.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it. Do your style, man. That's if you want to do. No one can tell you how the fuck you want to review or how to create videos on your channel. You know what I mean? I mean, he's like what, the second, third most subscribed person, so he's doing something fucking right.
Yeah, isn't Neverworld the biggest in the community?
Nah, Giguk and I think GR Okada are maybe ahead of him. I don't know if Sawyer is.
Giguk is pretty big, actually. That's true. I haven't talked to some of those guys in a while. Like King of Lightning, I haven't seen in a while. And does Yokohama does things once in a while, doesn't he?
Yoko's he doesn't really produce a lot of stuff anymore, but I think he does that
podcast.
That manga podcast with like Aaron. I think he still does that. But I've not spoken to her like fucking ages. Well, like about 6 months.
I just feel so out of the loop sometimes. Like I haven't talked to Justin in a while.
I'll start with her.
Yeah, Starkweather and Bonka. I haven't talked to in a while, but he produces a lot of stuff. Cool dude.
Yeah, me and Bonkai are going to do a. I'm assuming it's going to be like a live stream, but we're going to do like talking about Pluto because I know he's just got into it, and I think he's on like the last volume.
Nice. Yeah, Pluto's awesome.
Yeah, it's a killer series. I know Zoro's done the first 2 volumes of it, so I'm going to see if he wants to come in and join it.
Or like I call it, Emo Astro Boy.
Emo Astro Boy. Yeah, he is a little bit of Emo Astro Boy.
Well, it's, Urasawa does dark well, so it's cool to full sci-fi classic look at an old series. But, yeah, man. I don't know. Anything else you want to talk about?
I don't know. Let's see what's in the comments.
Yeah, like what? Any good questions, people? Any comments or?
I'll refresh it and see what people have been saying.
Yeah, you refresh those comments, Dad.
I will.
Oh man.
Come on, page fucking. Yeah, go to the top. Yeah, it might give me a second. Oh yeah.
No problem. Yeah,
Web browser wanted to slightly freeze out for a second there. I was like, fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's one thing I wish would be cool about the comment section is like if you went there and it automatically updated, like it always just freezes and you have to refresh it. Like there should be a live chat thing. Isn't there a way to do that?
You can add it to the sidebar, but I don't know how you do it.
Let me see here. There's a Q&A button. Opening Q&A, download the app, and
yeah, I think you have to download some sort of a Google toolbar shit or something.
Man, I'm not gonna do that. I don't care that much.
Shot Red's like, damn, mate, you're not wrong though.
What's Shot saying?
Shot Red, I think it was to do with the Shonen Knight.
What did he say? Come on, let's hear it.
No, he just went. He went like, "Damn," but you're not wrong.
Well, I watch them occasionally. I think some of their videos are funny. One thing I like that Bushido did was the anime rap league thing.
Yeah, that was. I really liked when he first did it, but I think they overdid it a little bit at one point. It's like, that's all it became.
What made me sad?
I think that's why he created his own channel, sort of like split it off.
You know what hurt me personally about that though?
What's that? They didn't get you back.
Well, I do it again. But the thing is, I was looking at all their videos, and mine's not on there anymore.
Is it not?
I don't think. I think they took it down. Yeah, that was a fun video.
Ah, shit! I remember that. You did Frieza.
Yeah, Frieza versus Luffy, which was pretty good. It's pretty good. I think I won, even though people said that I was like not really rapping.
Yeah, I remember that actually. You did it like a fucking poem.
That was so funny. But I'd totally do it again, though. I totally would. I'm thinking about doing some anime poetry. That'd be pretty awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should bring back dramatic readings. But I was thinking I was gonna say to you that you should do like dramatic like quotes or lines for an anime or something like that. I think that'd be really cool, actually.
Okay. All right. I can try something like that.
Yeah. Oh, Shot says if you want to talk to Bonkai and a Starkweather, you should join the J Room because I think Zoro talked to you to join.
Isn't the J Room on Facebook?
Yeah.
I tried to find it. I can't find it.
Oh, I think it's actually a closed group. I might be able to add you. I don't know, or I'll tell one of the admins to add you.
Yeah. If you.
Kiltz wants to join in, by the way.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Hold on, wait.
Thoughts on Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor? We did go on that a little bit on a video before, but I forget.
Just another example of why this movie is probably going to be terrible. I mean, you pick like the least intimidating guy in Hollywood to play one of the villains in DC Comics. I mean, what do you think?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Say your piece, Dad. I don't know. Maybe it could be good. Maybe he'll surprise us. I don't know.
I mean, I would like it, to surprise me, but to me, it says fucking Spider-Man 3 all over it. It seems like it's going to be a clusterfuck with too many characters. I don't
know. Well, with Spider-Man 3, people actually do you see Amazing Spider-Man 2?
No, I don't know what happens in it though.
Well,
I've been spoiled. It's fine.
Well, I mean, that had a lot of villains. I mean, just because you have a lot of villains doesn't necessarily mean that it's got to be bad. It's just like, yeah.
I don't mean it necessarily like villains. It's just the rumored lineup of so many characters like Wonder Woman, Flash, fucking Luthor's in there, Batman. It's a bit like
It's like you're doing it too fast.
Yeah, you know what I mean. If you want to build up some Justice League movie, just
Take your time and do it.
do like Marvel fucking did it. Just
Yeah.
don't just go. Yeah, we need to be like the Avengers now. Let's rush that shit out. I mean,
Okay, all right. This is the thing. Okay. The problem is that they're trying to get on the buzz because they know that this stuff is popular right now. They know superheroes are big. If they just try to match the Avengers, no matter what, they're
don't
going
want to miss out on that train.
They're going to make a lot of money. Because if they do a Justice League movie, it doesn't matter if it sucks. People have been waiting for this for longer than Marvel because, DC's been around forever. People have been waiting for this. We're going to go see it. We have to go see it. They know this. But they're afraid that if they wait and they build it up like movie after movie and build their universe, they're going to lose the ball, which is stupid because people would still want to see it anyway. So if they just cram everything into this one movie, it's going to just destroy everything.
Unfortunately, it does look that way. But
It's rough, man. It's really rough.
I heard Rhino only turns up for like the last 2 minutes of.
Oh, that's bullshit. Okay, no, literally, you know how they used Rhino a lot in the trailers?
Yeah.
The amount of time you see him in the trailers is just about the amount of time you see him in the movie.
Right.
Even outside of the suit, he's in the movie for maybe 5 minutes. In a 2.5-hour movie.
Wow. I don't know how I feel about him being in a mecha suit.
Well, all right. To be fair, it's kind of like Electro. They're basing him off of the Rhino from Ultimate Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
So it's still kind of true to the comics. I guess they didn't think people would be able to take the Rhino seriously in a giant Rhino suit. Even though you can't really take the Rhino seriously anyway because he's kind of silly no matter how you do him.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I didn't mind. I just wish he'd been a little more in the movie.
A little bit more what?
I just wish he'd been. I mean, my guess is he'll probably be in the Sinister Six later anyway, so maybe we'll get more.
Yeah. But I mean, obviously you get that foreshadowing that the Vulture's going to be in there, and I mean, he's still a fucking guy with some mechanized flying shit that ages people.
Well, Kelps, you're in, man. All right. Did you see Amazing Spider-Man 2 yet? I can't hear you, man.
I think his mic's not working.
Okay. Are you like a World War I pilot today or something?
One fucking pilot.
Hun. Kilps is on. Show him your mask. I think he'd appreciate this.
Okay, well,
No.
Hey, Joy?
Oh, there you
Hello?
go.
Hello? Yeah.
Yep, I hear you.
Jolly good.
Oh, Kilps, did
What'd
you
you
watch Amazing Spider-Man 2?
I have not had the displeasure to watch that.
It was good, man. Don't be hating. But
I've been hearing it's horrid, so I'm like,
Indigo has the mask, and I think he might appreciate this. It's disturbing.
Mother of God, that's beautiful.
Beautifully disturbing.
In fact, since we're in Model 1 mode,
Fucking gas. What the fuck?
It's just World War I again, apparently.
Some
jolly good.
madness going on.
Doctor Who reference, it's free.
Timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly.
Probably like the only English person that doesn't like Doctor Who.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I like Doctor Who.
That's not the thing. Never been able to get
I
into
would
it.
get the rest of them, but they're over there.
It's
They're
fine.
over there, so I'm like,
At least you like Star Trek. That's good enough for me.
Yeah.
I'm neutral.
I like everything else.
I'm trying to get into it, but it's just...
But, all right. How do you guys feel about Star Wars 7? You guys excited? You guys worried? What thoughts?
I'm worried. I'm probably the only person worried about it. Hands up.
Why are you worried?
Firstly, I don't trust J.J. Abrams.
You don't?
I think he's... I think...
that's all right,
okay,
that's
he's
all right.
gonna... he's gonna make it an average film. Like Star Wars generally is meant to be like that thing that keeps things going under the prequels. Prequels are non-canon. Another universe, lads.
No, they're canon, man. Unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Well, at least out of them, we got the Star Wars CGI animated show, which was pretty good, which kind of gave it a redeeming feature.
Okay.
Yeah, but so with J.J. Abrams, the problem is like when I watched Star Trek 2, I more or less knew what Star Trek was. Oh, flip, my mouse is messing up. Yeah, and
Yeah.
when I watched Star Trek 2, I was like, they killed RoboCop, which annoyed me. I was like, you killed RoboCop.
Yeah, that was RoboCop was in Star Trek in the Darkness. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, with that, but I was like,
Oh, yeah, he
and
was
then,
rich.
like, I was like,
Frank Welker.
I was like,
Peter Weller.
Yeah.
the plot holes were just so huge. It was almost as if I wrote it.
No.
Come on, okay. With the magic blood thing, they can basically make anyone immortal. And
Okay, yeah, I will admit, just injecting him with somebody else's blood heals him doesn't really make any sense. Well, that's the problem with the new Star Trek movies is
Fucking radiation.
Yeah,
Pure radiation.
they're kind of dumb. They're dumbed down. They're action movies, and
yeah. It's just like
Yeah.
they don't have that sci-fi heart. Like I've watched a few Star Trek movies series. I've tried to get into it, but time constraints. I've not even watched enough anime these days, and
Which one was
Yeah.
the one with Fox brother in it?
that's Star Trek 5.
Star Trek
Yeah.
5.
At least it was trying to be smart. They were trying. I mean, they were trying something. They were trying to find God. I mean, it was a terrible movie, but at least they were trying to be smart. You know,
Trying and failing.
you just like the new ones, is what it
I
is.
like the new one.
Yeah. Well,
Post the question. Spider-Man question in the comment section for you.
The original ones,
Usually Ryan says, but some-
they're not always intelligent, and that's not always what made them great.
I'm gonna check this comment. Do you think Spider-Man works best on TV since his mythos is so huge, like Spider-Man's growth as a character spelled incorrectly, many characters developments and villain developments? I think that comic books in general probably lend themselves better to TV because it's a story. You can do
Yeah.
it. So yeah.
I prefer the cartoon. Oh boy, yes.
Yeah, like the '90s cartoon was my favorite cartoon. One of my favorite cartoons of all time.
Yeah, 90s.
It's that and the Batman and Batman the Brave and the Bold. I like Batman the
X-Men
Brave
was
and the
good.
Bold. I said it.
But
Well,
did you-
X-Men, of course. X-Men.
all right, but I liked Spectacular Spider-Man.
Which one was that?
The weird 3D one. That
was
was the weird
like-
3D one, wasn't it?
Cartoon? No. It was the 2D animated cartoon from like 2008. It was like a throwback to the 60s. That was a really good show, but it was
I saw that one actually.
it was good.
That's
I
okay.
liked it.
Spectacular Spider-Man. God, putting these shades on just darkens everything. Like
Oh,
I went
well,
to Comic-Con, I was
that's
wearing
Star Wars.
sunshade theater. Spectacular
Completely off
Spider-Man.
topic, Star Wars.
Oh, that
Um,
one.
What else?
That
Star
one. Yeah, that one wasn't too bad. The old Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, I've seen worse adaptations of Spider-Man and of animated characters in general. I mean,
You didn't like the 3D one?
I've seen my fair share.
MTV, whatever.
The
that was?
3D one was okay. If I was to rank the Spider-Mans of what I've seen, I would say the 90s Spider-Man was probably the first one I'd rank highest, especially with the ending episode I liked the most. The whole idea of Spider-Man being Stan Lee.
Oh yeah.
The fuck?
Oh,
Really?
Oh,
the stream just got real.
oh,
The stream.
it got hero-fied.
Just-
Appreciate hearing
Hero-fied.
this. Wow.
Hero-san.
Just
Hero-san.
got real.
You ain't got it out.
Oh, Hero, I got something to show you.
Hero, you'd love this, man. Hero, we were talking about people hating on FMA, people hating on Hunter x Hunter, all the hate. People hating
All the
on
old
the
school.
Group. This was like the live stream of hate before you guys came in.
Yeah. We bring the party, lads.
What were we talking about, like FMA and stuff? or-
Dude, you know
The
how we
original Hunter x Hunter.
talk about everything, man. Talking about RoboCop and Star Wars and shit. It's amazing.
All the OGs, man. The old grandpa.
Fucking classics. Talking about how everything's shit now, and you know how it is.
Yeah.
Everything got shit up.
Where's my pension? I want my
Like,
pension.
well,
Damn
this is
you.
what
Hang on, I've got a random question for you actually, because someone said this in the J room.
Right,
Like yesterday, they were saying do you think that the Dragon Ball Z manga's artwork is just as bad as the Hunter x Hunter artwork?
What?
No.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh, God, no.
Fuck? Get out.
You have not seen bad armor.
Who said?
I don't know, Dragon Ball's artwork, even the days of Dr. Slump, he's very detailed in clothing detail, mechanics, especially on mechanical
Yeah,
stuff.
definitely mechanics.
That's who said? No,
I can't remember who said it actually, but
the artwork's fine in Dragon Ball. It's fine.
yeah.
No, if anything, Dragon Ball in manga form is just like a little too fast. That's it.
Yeah, it's a little too fast paced, I think.
Yeah.
Though I think the humor, like the one thing, do you remember when Goku was in that plane? He was trying to find the Dragon Balls, and he's with that robot.
Yeah.
And the robot's just giving him these smart ass comments. It's like, it was hilarious. Like, are you sick? It's like, I'm a fucking robot. It's like, I love that. They're like, some of his humor is actually very smart.
I wanted that robot to stay in for a while, but then he just got killed within the same chapter.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, by the way, man. Oh, you should upload those videos here. I want to see our conversation. How was it?
I know. I had to do
What conversation was that?
we did this bias. I'll just tell you what it is. We did this bias rants on Code Geass.
Yes. Yeah, someone hating on Code Geass, or Code Ass, I call it.
Actually, I was talking about our Dragon Ball movie reviews, but
those.
but actually,
You've already started those motherfuckers. Shit.
yeah, don't
We
worry.
only did two so far, man. So
We did early stuff.
Did
But,
you start off with the Dragon Ball ones or?
yeah. We did the the first Dragon Ball and
The shitty one.
the Blood Rubies and Sleeping Princess and Devil's Castle. That one.
Shit Rubies and the awesome one. But yeah, we're gonna do those, and yeah, the Code Geass rant. I think we're gonna get some controversy from that one.
Yeah, you might do.
I was expecting it, man.
But then who gives a shit?
I don't even care, but I don't. Yeah, you don't like Code
People were
Geass.
complaining that we have too many like rant videos on shit.
We don't rant that much. do we?
Yes.
I know we don't rant that
I
much.
think Merlin and me are the ones that rant the most when we get together.
You're not even ranting.
Fuck it, we don't
Angry.
sugarcoat shit on our fucking channel.
No, we don't.
That's
We
your
don't. We tell it
tagline.
like it fucking
We
is.
don't sugar shit in this channel.
Wait, Dad, you don't like Code Geass that much either, do you?
No, I do like it, but
But remember,
I definitely agree that it's the Lelouch show, and if you take away Lelouch, it's it goes down quite a few fucking pegs.
yes.
No, but going back on the old versus new thing, the only thing I'm looking forward to is that it's going to be really hard to top the Jotaro versus Dio fight of the original, because that one,
Oh.
it's a real good fight. It's a really good fight because they put more action in there, a lot more physical contact. Because if you notice, like all the JoJo fights, there's never really any physical things anymore. It's always like
Mental.
not just mental, but like dodging shit or being attacked by something.
Yeah, there's not like that much hand to hand in the
No,
new.
there isn't.
Yeah.
And then
Because like Saint Seiya, like that series is like even Saint Seiya, it's not really physical combat. Most of it's like projectile. You just shoot something and then dodge, shoot something and then. But I still love Saint Seiya though.
Oh, Saint Seiya is a classic. That's another one nobody talks about.
Yeah.
Mm.
I didn't get on that.
Yeah, I only
I've
got
been
into
torn
it.
between that or Hunter x Hunter is my next series.
Mm.
They're
I'm
both
trying
good.
to do Toriko. Yeah, I'm trying to do Toriko. I'm slowly catching up. Like Toriko, I'm like 30 chapters in, but every time I read a chapter, I get hungry. I eat, then I read a chapter, then I get hungry. I'm like, stop eating. Yeah.
No, you
But
got.
then, yeah, I'm.
Get used to it.
Yeah.
You bear with it.
Well, that reminds me. Can I show off some of my loot? Maybe put Dead to shame a bit.
Show off some of your lube. What?
I probably won't be able to beat him. But why to Comic-Con lately? The one thing I got was a Johto figure, which might put show it to shame.
Oh shit!
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'll try to show it off.
Dude, we got
This might be my thing I like the most. This is the original drawing from the 19th Hajime Ippo.
Oh,
Alright, that's cool.
wait, is that like not the
Original
screen?
drawing.
It's a film sale sort of shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is it one of those?
Yeah.
Stills? Oh fuck.
Yeah, what's the fish? Oh dear, I lost it. Selgal drawing, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see. So I go to my magic bag. Magic mic bag. Oh god, wrong magic bag. Tales of Xenia posters, signed by the producer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, cool.
2 of them. Got one for Sasuke. You need to send that to him. He asked for it. Like, yeah, okay.
Shit, I'm
This,
Sasuke about in ages.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen
JoJo poster.
Since he jumped ships.
that more drama.
He didn't jump ship, he merely withdrew manually.
I know.
Did he even say you goodbye though? Like he didn't
Yeah, of course he did. He said it. He said it to us all.
He
I don't
did?
know.
Space Dandy.
He didn't jump ship.
I don't
He
remember.
said, he said he's leaving to make another group.
Okay, I'll show you quickly. These things I quite enjoy.
Panda who jumped.
Yeah,
I'm
Panda
done.
jumped. That's getting.
Well, okay, I was going to show you the Samurai Jack and Beast Boy signed voice actors posters, but
Samurai Jack.
okay.
I need to jump on that
Samurai
at some point. I need to really
Samurai
go.
Jack.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, voiced by the
You ever
guy who
watched
did
Samurai
it.
Jack, hero?
Did you know that Samurai
How
Jack is
dare you?
the Martian Manhunter?
And then of course there's Teen Titans.
Is it?
Beast Boy.
Shit, I can't remember Samurai Jack's voice, so I can't really.
He didn't talk
Never
much.
really said a great deal.
Who's Hermes?
He was very stoic, man.
He
Like
was
that's.
like-
I only saw a little bit of Samurai Jack. That's why I need to like see it from the beginning and all the way through.
Samurai
How many
Jack.
episodes was it?
Thing.
Wasn't it like?
I don't think there's that many.
No, I don't think it was.
3 or 4 seasons.
There wasn't many.
I could have
10
sworn.
maybe?
No,
I
it's
used to
like.
repeat a lot.
You know, let me check. I need to figure this out. Because there's like 4 seasons.
There's 4 seasons of it. Fucking hell.
Yeah, 4 seasons.
Not that much.
See, you gotta get back.
4 seasons, 52.
Samurai Jack. Rhymes.
Yeah.
I just remember the very beginning of it, and you've got those aliens. Yo, Jack, what's up, Jack?
Oh,
like-
God.
Jack.
This is the thing. There's this series I want to check out, which is done by the creators of Samurai Champloo and Cowboy Bebop. I don't know if anyone's watched it. It's called, I think it's called like Miss. Oh shit! I'm gonna have to have a look for it in a second.
Ichigo and Hatchin? I don't know.
Yeah, that's it. What's it like?
I don't know. Haven't seen it either.
Shit, you haven't. I watched the first episode on
Falcon
YouTube.
Punch.
It was
I know
pretty cool.
Falcon Punch has seen the series. He's the one telling me about it. That everyone should be jumping on that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've got the limited edition art box on eBay, and I was thinking, I might buy that.
Did anybody check out the FMA space series? It was like that lady. She did one about farming. Everybody hates on.
Silver Spoon.
Fun.
It was the FMA lady. It was based on her work. It was the same people did FMA. They did this show
Oh,
about
Hero's Tale.
Hero's Tale. Yeah, is that any good?
I've got it. I didn't watch it yet though.
Is
I
it-
heard it wasn't too great.
I heard it's about farming.
I don't know. I think the one Hero's Tale is sort of like this. Got this sort of like Chinese-ish sort of vibe to it.
There's a
Sort of
the
fighting-ish.
agricultural anime.
Actually, she's working on something else right now also.
I know
But
she did that Silver Spoon though, didn't she?
Silver.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
the other
Is it
one is
Silver
yeah, that's Silver Spoon he's talking about. But recently he's been working on another series as an artist. It's called just a sec. The Heroic Legend of Arslan.
Okay.
What's that about?
I'm not sure either. I haven't.
Not show.
I don't know, but it only started this year. It only has like 9 chapters so far.
Oh, it's a manga. Okay.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, might I propose something?
What it is?
I've been working on a revolutionary idea for a stream game,
All right.
but it requires everyone's assistance, and it's kind of a fun take on verses. What you do, you get 2 characters, then you pick out of a hat, which I have plenty of hats to propose, and then we pick another hat, a random category. So it could be like how do you pronounce the chap's name from Hunter x Hunter, versus the Joker in a stripping contest or something.
What?
I don't know, but that's the thing.
Okay.
Whatever. Just should we work on that?
Uh,
Well,
That sounds
give us, like, let's try one round and see what we're
Yeah,
trying to do.
I need names. So character names,
how about
please.
Galactus and
Galactus, Kenshiro.
And-
I'm just gonna get loads of names. So hero, name. Give me 2 names.
Okay. I just put Jotaro and Toriko then, so I'll just go with that.
Of course, you would put Jotaro Kujo in there. It can be
Why not,
comment.
man? Yeah, no,
Then
it could be anything, right?
it can be male, female, it can be whatever. Just give me 2 characters' name. Comic book, anime, TV series, movies, whatever.
Pass.
Okay,
Pass on
fine.
my list.
I put Lee from Walking Dead.
And put Solid
Like-
Snake in there.
oh
and
wait, you gotta have RoboCop. You gotta have
Of course, we have
Robocop
Robocop.
versus Solid Snake.
I still got to do my ones. Okay, Robocop. And I put Gasai because fudge you guys. And who are missing in this? Speedwagon.
Speedwagon.
Speedwagon, okay,
You gotta have like Vegeta in there somewhere, I guess.
Get Vegeta in there. Vegeta and Kakarot.
Of course.
That's his real name. Okay, so we'll just tell us up.
So what's this random ass game?
1 second. Weird math game. I don't know what you're on about, boy.
The random ass game that killed me.
Random ass game that I made up and have been experimenting on for some time. I attempted this in Pro, but it didn't go so successfully.
Or a colossal fail.
Of course it would be a colossal fail. I'm Batman.
Right.
That does not make any sense at all, sir, but whatever.
Do that make sense at all, Captain?
By the way, on a random note, I found out that there's another character that's from the UK.
What was that?
Hey! Who's
It's
that?
pretty like this guy, man. It's Robin Mask.
Robin Mask?
Yeah.
Robin Mask?
That's from. Oh, there's a link. That was it.
Okay, competitions, so what do you say?
like fucking Starjun a bit.
Yeah, no. I'm thinking that Star Wars might have been based on him.
What the hell is that from?
Equalman, Ultimate Muscle series.
Oh, well, the muscle. Okay.
I can't believe you're reading that.
I don't know, man.
Oh, man, I used to, I'm not gonna lie, I did used to love Ultimate Muscle and Toonami, but it's probably ripping shits nowadays.
Yeah,
Way back.
I don't know. I'm slowly getting into it. I mean, I'm barely 100 chapters in out of 400.
I don't know, man. I think if you get an Ultimate Muscle, that's like the line I'm gonna draw. Like, I'm gonna go past.
Cool, man. That theme, that was awesome. Ultimate Muscle.
So bad.
Oh, the Japanese team's a little better though, because what they say is do the muscle. Like what?
Do the muscle.
Sorry. Okay, I need some ideas for competitions, lads.
Is this
I need some ideas.
Limbo.
This is your game. You gotta come up with
Okay,
shit.
I got to think of competitions. I got e-competition, stripping, chess, napping. There we go, napping. I got to think of ways I'm gonna fight.
We'll leave it
Come
in
on.
your hands, Kilts. You create the brackets, and then we'll see how this
Napping?
fucking clash
That
happens.
one of the competitions was napping. Is that what I heard?
Probably. I don't know.
Yeah, napping. Like,
Oh,
who would
okay.
sleep the most? Okay, right. That's competitions, and then we'll add more if it's successful. If it's not, I'll bin these and never ever tell anyone what happened
So
here
blind.
today.
So I've been checking out Fate
Yes.
Zero lately.
Nope.
Finally.
What do you think
happened?
about it so far?
Well, your fault. Who's watched it first?
I
Which
say-
one?
Fate Zero.
Yeah.
Oh, Fate Zero. It's alright.
Yeah, this is all.
Yeah, that's basically why I
I mean, I watched Fate Stay Night. I thought that was okay.
I heard that one's really shit and it's getting remade.
Wait,
but-
did you finish all of Fate Zero or no? Or
No, I've done the first 13 episodes at the moment.
there's 2 episodes you will love. There's 2 episodes you will love.
You mean
is
the
there?
Dragon 60s?
No, because they involve zombies.
Zombies.
I'm gonna assume it's probably Caster that does that then.
Just wait for it, but it's 2 episodes. It's a flashback story though. That's the thing.
Can I ask this question though?
All right.
Is it 20? It's 26 episodes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are the next 13 episodes actually good?
Good question.
I'll admit I didn't like the show that much either, but yeah, towards the end it gets really dark. So
Oh, okay.
it gets really.
'Cause at the moment, like I don't know, it's I don't know how should. Even though I heard like it was like a really really good series.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that I was like, okay, I'll watch it whenever, and I heard it was hype, but I haven't gone into it like hyped up thinking, yeah, this is gonna be fucking cool. But I don't know, it's just a bit like the first episode nearly put me to fucking sleep.
It will, but I just don't.
Wow.
It really did.
I know the first episode's long, but
Yeah.
dude, you know what my problem with the show is? This is like my nitpick is that I don't think the animation blends too well with the CGI. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I thought the animation was really cool. My problem is like the fights. I don't know. At least the first 13 episodes that I've watched, it's kind of like we get a fight set up and then it gets broken up and it's kind of like a cock tease. It's like, yeah, we're going to show you this really great fight, but we're not going to show you it. And then we get like a couple of really slow fucking episodes. You're like, oh god, and then it picks up and there's a great fight, and then it gets broken up. It's like cock tease again, and then you get some really slow, boring ass episodes, and then it's like a cock tease fight again. And you don't get it, and I'm like, for fuck's sake, that's why I'm hoping like the next 13 episodes we're actually going to get some fights that are actually going to get resolved, where we're going to get a winner.
There is one good fight at the end that takes place in the I Will Shoot You Not, that where they fight pretty much is the the Batman Begins base. You know where the Batmobile was,
Mhm.
Right.
lights and everything.
The fuck.
Yeah, they
Right,
fight.
ready, lads?
I
fight
assume to win this Holy Grail war, you've actually got to kill characters off, right?
yeah, they kill a bunch of.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying it gets bloody dark and towards the end.
Right. Well, that's
Ooh,
right. I mean,
that's
the first 8 episodes, I'm a bit like, you know.
I don't know, because which character do you like, man? Because there's only one character I like in that show.
Ryder.
Exactly.
Yeah, Ryder's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, my other problem with it is obviously with like the masters and shit, they're controlling the servants, and I'm kind of like, who the fuck am I supposed to be rooting for in this? Like, who's the character I'm supposed to go? I want this person to win. I'm like,
Yeah, you know the one who I wanted to win so badly though?
Mhm.
the guy that's got the berserker.
Yeah, that guy. Like, yeah.
Berserker.
He's the only guy that's got sort of like a noble cause to it in a sense. And
I know, he's trying to save somebody.
Yeah, the other ones, I'm a bit like, I don't know who the fuck to root for, and it's a bit slow. They're not giving me the fights at the moment, and I'm a bit like, shit, this series is a bit overhyped. I was suspecting a Code Geass or a fucking Welcome to the NHK. I mean, it's in that bracket of, you know, like that bracket of where you get super good shows that like the 24 to 26 episodes, and people are always saying it's the very best, and I'm just like, I don't know.
And I wasn't.
It's gonna have to do something really crazy in these next 13 episodes to get up in that
I
rank.
think for the very least there, you'll appreciate the zombie ones.
Okay.
Okay, so we start.
Yeah. All right.
Right, who's the first playing? So Alec, it's a Hero versus Dead, and let's see.
The
So we
fuck?
have Hero.
How's this
You
gonna work?
have
I don't know what's going on.
RoboCop, and Dead will have Guts
Right. Okay.
in a cook-off.
The cook-off.
Okay. Oh. How?
Man,
This is gonna
RoboCop, man,
work?
you know, it's got that smart.
So, Hero, first point.
I don't know, man.
What? Wait, what's
Okay,
going on?
Dead, you've got Guts.
Right.
Hero's got RoboCop, and it's a cook-off. You each have 1 point, and then me and Merlin will judge the winner. Hero, first point. Why do you think he'll win?
I don't know, man. I mean, Guts could probably like roast a steak or something.
You've got RoboCop. You've got RoboCop. Dead's got Guts.
Yeah, I know, man.
Fuck it, I'll go first then.
Very
Guts,
RoboCop's
man.
got a gun. He's from the future.
No. RoboCop goes up to the cow and is like, "Dead or alive, you're coming with me."
Robocop and eats baby paste. You don't know how to cook shit.
Man.
So I win. There you go.
Okay, Merlin, who's the winner in this?
Well, nobody did anything, so I guess Guts by default because RoboCop doesn't know how to cook.
Okay, fine. Okay, so next one. Griffith. So who's doing this? Me and Merlin. Okay,
You and Merlin,
Yeah.
Griffith.
I'll be great.
So you get Griffith, and I get.
Merlin's
We
always.
sound good. We sound good.
Man,
What was you trying to say?
I get Speedwagon in a
Speedwagon shit.
You know what? Pulls off or something.
napping competition.
And what?
Napping
Um,
competition.
Napping competition. Oh my god.
This shit's gonna work, man.
Griffith is
Speedwagon
kind
can
of
sleep more than you can know, because he did nothing the entire JoJo series except be a foundation.
Griffith's like a master strategist, so I think he might be able to school him at chess or something. But
Napping, though.
Speedwagon's got some knowledge though, so I don't know.
Napping.
Speedwagon, I don't know. I think Griffith's gonna checkmate him.
You know what's gonna happen, man. Griffith will seduce Speedwagon, then you know what happens.
Oh, no, Speedwagon.
Well, and then JoJo will become another glossy-lipped series.
So,
Oh, gosh, that's JoJo. Okay.
Griffith's already got the lips, man. All he needs is the pose.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Well,
True.
we know that was part 5.
Oh, yeah. Part 5.
No,
That-
but-
Next round. Okay, so we have now Kakarot. So here, you want to do this one?
I guess. Okay, so
I guess. Fine. Versus who's doing this?
Last round.
Fine. Galactus.
okay, go drink
In
Galactus.
a... Oh, it's rubbish.
Just
What the fuck?
Video editing. Video editing off.
Wait, what?
What?
Stripping competition.
Against who?
yeah. Oh my god.
What the
Stripping.
fuck?
Who stripped better? Kakarot and Galactus.
I mean, does Galactus like even have clothes? I mean,
I think Galactus might have a bigger dong.
he probably does have a bigger though, if he's even got one.
He may.
It's got a mechanical one, man. What the fuck? I don't know, Kels.
I mean, are there any like Galactus-sized bitches out there from the fuck? I mean, does he need a wig?
I don't know. Well, he's stripping, so I don't know how that works. So
I don't know how this game works, man.
Yeah, man. This game's not gonna
I have
work.
no idea.
You're killing our
Get off
views,
my
man.
head.
You're killing our views. They're dropping like fucking flies.
Yeah.
They are, man. They just probably work.
There's two. But no, it's Q&A, so I can come up with ideas, lads.
We lost like 5 of them.
What do you
motherfuckers.
they're jumping ship. They're like,
Alright, man, you sunk this live stream, Kilts. What have you done?
No. But
Arigato.
going back to the Fate Zero discussion, I guess let's just go with
Yes,
that.
Fate Zero. Yes, back to Fate Zero.
You know,
Back to the-
I don't know. Maybe that's what's killing people off when we're bashing the series. I mean,
Yes,
Well, no.
yes. Blame Fate Zero.
I mean, like I said, I haven't seen much of it. I thought it was okay. Actually, has anybody watched like Madoka Magica yet? I've heard that's pretty good.
no, I haven't.
need
Yet,
to
but
watch
No, I haven't.
I'll plan to. I mean, it's
Sure,
short,
it's good then.
Well, actually, I found out something interesting. I did not know this, Hero, but
but
you know that you might have known this, that the guy that wrote Utena actually wrote Sailor Moon, or the person that did. Like, it was
Really?
about the same people were behind it. Yeah,
oh, okay, that one I did not know. So.
yeah, that's pretty cool.
Is that Revolutionary Girl? You know? What the
Yep,
fuck
that's
is-
right. Which
Okay.
you needs to see because I've been telling him to watch for like 2 years.
I
Yeah,
know.
I've not watched it yet.
What, Sailor Moon?
No,
Well,
no.
Like,
Sailor Moon,
Girl,
you are watching that though, so you know they're remaking that finally.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
coming
I
out this year, actually. Isn't it? July-ish? I heard?
I think so.
It's
Oh,
close, but Utena, like that just barely got released over here in the last year in the States. So.
yeah.
Re-released, I would say, re-released.
yeah, it's been around. But actually, Dad, I want to ask you. Now I know Parasite. I heard somebody said Parasite was finally getting an anime, but
Mhm.
I looked
Anime Pro thing.
further.
Is it?
They're getting
Yeah.
some movies.
Movies?
I didn't hear that they're getting some live-action movies, but I didn't hear they're actually getting an anime.
What? Oh, that's gonna kill
Okay.
Bro,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I heard.
I want Parasite.
Maybe there's like something that goes along with it, but I've heard they're definitely making some movies. I don't know if they're gonna be live action or not, but I didn't hear an anime series, which surprised me.
Yeah, they're making a live action.
Hold up. It's supposedly the Parasite anime is gonna debut in October.
So
Yeah.
winter listings, lads.
So,
I have the
when's Terraformers coming out? Because that'll be a dirty lineup if you've got Parasite and Terraformers in the same season.
Ooh.
Might even have to review that shit.
Maybe.
I need to read those things first, man.
You should read Parasite. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Classic.
Parasite's cool. I've not checked out Terraformers yet, but
Yeah,
I'm saving that because it looks pretty awesome.
I've heard of that. What's that one about?
I think it's essentially where it's like these cockroach things that kind of look really racist, killing people on some planet.
Yeah.
I got bad feeling about this.
No, but it's kind of funny because even the hype is growing for that because even Toriko put a cameo in one of their mangas.
Nice.
Shit.
Yeah, they did. Like there was there was one guy that said he's a cockroach alien from Mars. I'm like, what?
Uh,
Huh?
yeah.
Yeah, supposedly Parasite it is supposed to have 2 live action movies also.
Yeah, so
Okay. So it's getting
Oh,
animated.
and then one Parasite.
Uh,
I was expecting
I
that.
actually watched Parasite. Oh,
Really
still, the
did.
thing
I
still
really
creeps
watched
out to this day. Fucking the
What?
thing, man. The
it.
thing.
Yeah. Basically like the thing, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing. I still terrified me. I still get creepy when I look at the dark and I just hear something like.
Actually, did you know
Not
about
flavor.
somebody wrote this awesome story? It was called The Things, and it was actually
Yeah,
the thing, but from Thing's perspective.
Yeah.
Really?
I think I read
It was,
that.
really, it was a really
Yeah, it
good
gave me
short
the creep.
story. I'd recommend it. It was actually really, really good. It's really creepy.
Yeah. Yeah.
How?
Don't read that
Okay.
night with
That'd be weird.
fucking
Yeah, fuck it, I'll
2,000
check it out.
songs worth of creepy
I should
music.
check it out. It's a good quick read. Oh.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of weird.
I'm gonna
from
go
the
back
Things
to my
point of
Cala
view.
Monte Cristo.
Yeah, and it's like it has like this
Yeah.
weird point of view, like from its own way. It's actually thinking it's trying to help them.
Really? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's because it thinks like human beings are just so like divided. They don't have that sense of unity, and the thing is like completely unified.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
so it's like
So it's like a freaking alien or Tyranid. Joy.
no, I think Alien, those xenomorphs are just horrible.
Yeah. They're just designed to
Yeah.
kill.
They're fucking. They're just, those.
Yeah.
They're designed to impregnate people and just.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
designed.
Particular men. In particular, men.
Yeah,
Face rape.
chest bursters. Yeah.
They are
I'm gonna
rapists, man. Go to your face.
He focused
Yeah, I'm
that.
gonna go back to my kind of Monte Cristo. So much jollier. So much
Oh.
jollier.
All face huggers for a reason, man. Face huggers, oh my god.
Nobody
They're not
wants to.
hugging. They're not the hugging kind. They're more face.
Yeah, I haven't found like this Terraformers anime is confirmed, but I haven't found the release date for it.
Oh, that sucks ass.
Yeah.
Probably be a while then.
Yeah, for sure Parasite October, that much is for sure.
Yeah.
Ah, that's alright.
Pro can still be happy. Pro can still be happy.
Yeah, I'm still happy.
Yeah, you know Anime Pro. Don't you guys remember Anime Pro?
Yeah, what's? I haven't
Where
talked
is he?
forever.
He's done a Togashi on a hiatus, so
I think it's going beyond Togashi now. I mean,
Yeah, shit.
he's going super Togashi.
Not even in the comments section anymore. I mean, it used to be like every video. Like, it's
I know.
insane.
He used to be like hero in every Fist of Northside video. Like you go to any Fist of Northside video, it has hero seal of approval.
Yeah. it's
Yeah.
true.
In fact, hero, you got a shout. I think you got like a semi shout out by Samurai Black.
Samurai.
Did he?
I did. Oh,
Who's the black man?
Yeah.
yeah, because we haven't actually talked yet, but we've been commenting on each other because we're both like JoJo and North Star fans, so it's like
Yeah.
dream.
He did a huge thing on North Star. Yeah. Also, hero. Do you know that guy doing that? How do you describe it? He's like doing like a Avenger style thing where like different manly series come into one. What's Magamation?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had a call with him. He loves North Star and all the manly series. I think he's almost like a version of you, but in
version
California.
of me.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, because
in terms of love of manly series.
yeah, and
He's like, he loves North Star. I keep going on with North Star. He's like, yeah, I can send you his Skype details if you want.
The random thing is that I heard someone posted in James, someone doing a review of JoJo's, and he goes, "Yeah, I'm the king of the king god of like JoJo's on YouTube," and I was thinking, "Nah, mate, that's hero. Hero's the JoJo master."
Hiro-san.
No, there's some older JoJo fans than me. That's for sure, man. Dude. I mean, like, there's some people that like, get this. There's OVA AMVs that I found. They're like from 2007.
Really?
They're like that old, 2007, 2008. I'm like, whoa, these are dedicated fans. I'm just.
They've been following it. They've been like praying to the Akira god, like, "Oh, please give us an anime."
Yeah, I know, and it finally happened because I mean, even the there's this one guy that was doing JoJo videos before anybody on YouTube. It was called he changed his username now, but it was Reckless Productions. He did like manga reviews for every part.
Mhm.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, like you should still find his channel. He changed his name though. Actually, let me look for his YouTube channel right now.
Yeah, well, the guy I'm talking about, I think he just jumped on the bandwagon on part 3 and started reviewing it.
That's what Samurai Black's like really upset about, and so am I. Is that there's-
Everyone's getting into the series.
Yeah,
No.
everyone's jumping on the speedwagon.
everyone is going into part 3 without starting part 1 or 2.
Oh, okay.
That's
It's like,
the
what was the point of part?
It's so popular. That's why it's
Yeah, but it's no fun otherwise.
I'm like, I'm glad that there's more fans for JoJo, but I kind of wish start from the beginning, please. Just giving yourself too much, man. Like fucking.
Jumping into that stand shit straight away.
Everyone's going to the stand, but come on, man. Don't you want to see some UK characters that kick some ass?
Well,
Yeah, Jolly Corporation.
Well, guys,
Yeah,
I have to say, I'm probably gonna have to wrap up the stream. But before we go, I do want to ask you guys some questions.
All right.
Okay. Hit us with your rhythm sticks.
If you had to make a stand for yourself, what would it be called?
Okay. I got
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Okay,
It'll be called Master Plan. There you go.
master plan.
Yeah.
Okay. Nope.
I would call it Around the World of the Daft Punks, and it'll be time manipulation. Like I can control everything by time, so fudge you.
Everyone wants time shit, man. It's like,
No, but I say it's cool because mine's going around the world. But okay, if it wasn't that, I would say teleportation because that's efficient.
Yeah.
Save money on travel. I can just carry my suitcase, Japan.
Well,
Problem solved.
All right, Dad.
I literally have no idea.
you never have any.
idea. Exactly.
Kid,
I'm
which-
thinking they can be Iggy. He's Iggy. That's it.
all right,
Dad's
well,
Iggy.
I'll say mine. Actually, Hero, has this been taken in the manga? I forget.
Which one?
Suicide
Sad.
Solution.
Wait, what was that?
Suicide Solution.
No.
Okay, good. Yep. It's
Suicide
all-
Solution? Wait. What do you mean, Suicide Solution?
Oh, just because it's based on an Ozzy song. So there you go.
Saying there's. Because I know there's a guy, if he dies and he's connected to someone else, they die as well.
Yeah, but that guy's stand was
Okay,
That
might
guy
be called Dan
had,
Show.
that was how with an L kills. That's what you're thinking about.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Well, it's been good. I think I'm going to get some more videos up. I'm going to do the underrated anime villains that I was talking about.
Yeah.
Check these guys out. We got the Anime Hero, we got King Kilps, and we've got Walking Devil Within.
Banzai.
And hopefully we'll be doing a discussion sometime this Wednesday, and we'll be getting some more videos on the fandom groups. So please check them out, and check out awesome anime and don't watch crap. And yeah,
Yeah.
peace out, everybody.